.NET Gurus can cook.
Welcome to the Developer's Kitchen. Today, the Developer's Kitchen is serving up pizza on the grill.
Oh, look at that pizza pie.
And we're mixing a tasty Sherverita.
That's very good. Awesome.
But first, let's grill up some hot dogs and top it with Flint Coney Island sauce by Chris Woodruff from the .NET Gurus Can Cook Cookbook.
So here we go again, Don.
Hey Russ, you ready to eat?
Yeah, I sure am. We got a lot of great recipes on tap today.
Oh man, we cooked a lot of good food. We're gonna cook a lot more today. I have to ask you a question.
Sure thing.
I heard you like baseball.
I do.
When you go to the park, what's your favorite food to eat?
Take me out to the ball game.
Buy me some peanuts and well, not peanuts and Cracker Jacks.
Hot dogs, man. You know, my daughter works for the Red Sox, and
does she really?
I go up there, and boy, there's nothing like a Fenway Frank. I always say, even though I'm a Yankees fan, but other than that, they're delicious. You know.
What's your favorite topping?
You know, it's kind of a chili kind of a sauce. I like. That's good.
Well, you're in luck.
Oh yeah.
Today's recipe is Flint Coney Island sauce.
That is actually
from Chris Woodruff. You know Chris?
Yeah. That is my favorite topping actually, because I had it once. So I cooked it up at my 4th of July barbecue. Bill Reese brought it over, and he's MVP down in Florida. And oh man, it was so good. And then I took home the leftovers and actually cooked it up like with macaroni and cheese afterwards. So there's a lot of different things you could do with this thing besides putting it in hot dogs.
I'm jealous. I haven't got to make it yet. Cookbook came in as soon as this recipe came. It's like, I want to make this recipe.
Yeah, and it's called the Flint Coney Island sauce. And I guess it's called Flint because that's where he grew up, Flint, Michigan, and that's where it's very popular out there. Chris Woodruff, Woody, he's the co-host of Deep Fried Bites, MS MVP. So he's always doing lots of great stuff for the community. I always see him a lot at a lot of the conferences.
So following what Chris says, we're gonna grind up 10 hot dogs.
Okay.
So I quartered them.
All right. Man, it grinds it up real easy.
Looks ground to me.
Power tools, baby.
Power tools. Gotta like power tools.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start with 3 pounds of ground beef. Now we're gonna add our chopped hot dogs in there. And this recipe is easy. We're just gonna mix everything.
Yeah.
And simmer it.
It's not bad actually. Not bad at all. You're right.
So we're gonna start with a cup of water.
All right.
Next we're gonna add 4 teaspoons of chili powder.
That looks good.
3 teaspoons of cumin. We're gonna add a teaspoon of salt. We're gonna add 2 teaspoons of onion salt. That was the hard part.
Yep, that's it. Not bad.
Last thing we have to do, we're gonna mix it up.
That's great.
Then we're just gonna let this simmer for 2 hours. And we're making, looks like about 4 pounds. So you can freeze this once it's done, throw it in the fridge for a couple of days, freeze the leftovers.
Yeah, right. All right, so what we got now here? We're gonna finish up our hot dogs.
Yeah, the Flint Coney Island sauce. That's been simmering for about 3 hours now, actually.
Yeah.
It's looking good. Go ahead and make our hot dogs.
Nathan's hot dogs. I love them.
Chris recommended with casing on.
Yeah, I like those. I used to, I grew up in Buffalo, New York, and they had these hot dogs, 2 brands, Wardinski's and Salem hot dogs. They both had the casings on, and oh man, those are just delicious.
Nice little crunch or snap.
Yep, exactly.
Bite into it.
Yep.
Are they done?
I don't know.
Or do you think they're done?
I was just checking.
Do you think these are done, Russ?
No, I don't.
Perfect then.
Okay. Look at this, huh? You're like Tim Allen. All right, here you go.
We need a taste tester.
Here he is. It's a Keith May. Try that out, man.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
Smells delicious.
How is it?
Oh,
I haven't
fantastic.
tried it yet.
Yeah.
I gotta wait to try it on a hot
You
dog.
gotta try this.
We got the Sherverita next.
We do. That sounds delicious, doesn't it?
The Developer's Kitchen is brought to you by Active Reports from Grape City Power Tools.
Surfing the web?
Yeah, you ever tried to surf the web on your phone?
It's a little small.
Especially when you're looking at a big list like the new feature list for Active Report 6.
Oh, yeah.
We've been using it for 15 years. The coolest new feature is the new Silverlight Report Viewer. What's cool about it, of course, it's both native Silverlight for printing, but it's also got PDF support. So that really minimizes the amount of data that has to come over the wire. It makes it a lot more efficient.
Well, and we've been looking for a good solution for Silverlight data viewing.
It's a great product, man. I think I'm going to go order it.
Not on that.
Not on here. I'll go to my desk first. Active Reports from Grape City Power Tools.
Smarter components for smarter developers.
Now, let's head to the bar for Kevin's quick fix. He and Russ are mixing the Sherverita by Shervin Shakibi.
He's out of Florida. He's the regional director down there. This is an awesome guy. I did a presentation once with him up on stage, and there was like a gas explosion, and we had to clear out the whole
You didn't have anything to do with that.
No, I didn't, but we ended up blogging. He says, yeah, we brought the roof down. That was there.
Let's get this started.
All right.
He says to put a little bit of ice, a couple of ice cubes inside a shaker. 3 parts of tequila, so why don't we pour the Patron tequila here, and we'll get 3 shots of that.
See, this is his point. You got some really great tequila here, so why... You don't want to waste it with that cheap margarita mix.
Not some tequila. This is good tequila. Next comes 2 parts of fresh lime. Now, we didn't have any fresh lime, so we're going to improvise and just do the regular lime juice. So he'll let you know if we made this right, I'm sure, as soon as he sees this video. Okay, and then next comes 1 part of your agave nectar. Huh?
It's a little bit, this is like a sweetener, is what this is.
That's about right. It's like the texture. So just 1 of those.
All right, I need some margarita glasses.
Okay, you got to get those ready, and I'll shake this up. Okay, here we go. You got the pour down. That's nice and cold.
I gotta say, this is a lot of fun.
Is it? Well, after you take your sip, let's see.
I've got a lot
of
of
finish
these,
this off.
New recipes to go.
Perfect. All right, let's cheer.
Now he's got a flower in his picture, but we don't have any flowers.
No,
so
we don't. Your shirt. It's your shirt.
Right there.
All right, let's taste it.
Cheers.
That's very good. Awesome.
So we got pizza on the grill now.
Pizza on the grill.
Man.
I've heard about this.
Yeah, what developer doesn't like pizza, right?
I love the grill.
Now this was sent in by Richard Campbell.
Richard Campbell. You know who Richard Campbell is?
Yeah, .NET Rocks, RD, MVP, the guy's great.
His original recipe, this makes a lot of dough. He was making 18-inch pizzas. My grill's not that big, so we cut this down. We adjusted this. We're gonna make 12-inch pizzas.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna start with 3 cups of warm water. We're gonna add 3 packets of active dry yeast in. We're just gonna dump that in the water. Then we're gonna let that bloom. We'll just give it like a minute or 2. We're gonna start with 6 cups of just regular all-purpose flour. Now we're gonna add in 2 cups of whole wheat flour. We're gonna mix all that together.
I think Richard Campbell has a winner here. This is this really looks great.
Well, the key with pizza, I've always been trying to find a good crust. This is a very light crust that holds up to whatever toppings you put on it.
Now you got a special tin for the pizza too.
No tin.
No tin. You just
It's
throw
going
it flat on the grill.
straight on the grill.
Is that so? Wow.
That's part of the trick. First time I did it, I rolled it to this big. I'm going, what in the world? So I tried putting it on the grill. First time ever doing it. It didn't turn out too good. Kind of fell down the grates.
That was a flop. So
that's what Richard said. So how'd the pizza turn out? I said, well, he goes,
take 2 at that one.
It's a little tricky. That's why we cut it down to 12-inch pizzas. Okay, now that our yeast has bloomed, we're gonna add half the flour. Now, why don't we add all the flour?
Why don't we add all the flour?
Because I don't want to destroy this kitchen.
Oh, okay.
We're going to turn this on and it would just go everywhere.
Oh, all right.
Start mixing this. Okay, it looks like it's combined.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and add some salt. And our 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Now we're going to slowly add some more flour, about a cup at a time. And we're going to wait for the dough to pull away from the bowl. Now, when you follow this recipe, and Richard even says we're going to have flour left over, so don't plan. You're not going to use all this flour.
All right.
So that's another reason. Don't dump it all in because you don't need all of it.
Okay.
Now let's feel it. Make sure it's not too sticky. It's still a little bit sticky. Just give it a tiny bit more flour. It's not going to take much.
So, you know, you got the right tools, right?
And that always helps.
That does. Power tools, baby.
Okay, now we're going to take a bowl, spray it down.
What kind of spray is that? Just a regular
Just
cooking
regular,
spray?
yeah, just regular cooking spray, nothing special. We're going to take our dough. Well, he didn't say it, but I like to knead it a tiny bit, just to make it look prettier when it goes in the bowl. Put it in upside down, roll it, get some grease on the top.
Oh, I see. He's got all the tricks, man.
Then we're not, let it set an hour.
That's it.
Let's cover it with a light towel.
Pizza coming up. So we're back to the pizza now.
We are back to the pizza. What do you think?
Wow, look how big that is. How much is there? How many pizzas can we make of that?
We can do 12-inch pizzas.
Ooh.
Let's go ahead and punch it down. Flip it on our board. Ooh, that looks great. Now let's go ahead and spray our pan. What we're going to do, we're going to put these in the fridge now until we need them.
You want to come down for my next user group meeting? You can make the pizza and then offer it up at the meeting, huh? Look at that. How's that, huh?
Before we put these on the grill, we'll flatten them down about 1/8 of an inch thick on a well-floured surface. We're going to get some of that flour off.
Look at that.
Hey, get
Except can't do it in the...
too high.
Then we'll brush one side with olive oil. Here's the tricky part. We want it to hit the grill
Smooth and flat.
smooth, yeah. Let's go ahead and brush the top with olive oil.
Yeah. Being so thin, I would imagine you don't keep it on there that long.
No, it's going to cook pretty quick. You wait a couple minutes. Once you can turn it, then do 1/4 of an angle to get the grill marks on the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Now, flip the pizza shell over. Finally, add your toppings. And before you know it, your pizza is ready to be sliced and served.
Oh, look at that pizza pie. Wow.
For all of the recipes featured on the Developer's Kitchen, go to gcpowertools.com/cookbook and find out how to get your own copy of .NET Gurus Can Cook.